Before we get into Gatherer, I will make a quick shout out for anyone who was at any of the schools I was ever at in my formative years. Thank you for being a gatherer. It was, gatherers, just the thought of being isolated and alone is like, oh my gosh, that would be terrible. They gather. They help people find their tribe, find a place where they can belong. If they can't find a place for the person to belong, they might kind of, for a moment, create kind of groups of people that don't really mix with other people quite well. But still, a gatherer, if gatherer is in your top five especially, you're like, okay, I'll be a friend for you while you don't have any friends, but like, we really need to gather you to a place where you really belong, because that's the sweet stuff of life, man. I'm a part of this friendship and we're with each other and we just take care of each other, and I want you to have that. You might not get along with my friends, so I'm not going to extend huge amounts of effort to bring you into that group, gathering you into that group. But they just they might not even be the world's best at understanding why someone's not fitting in or even diagnosing where they should go, but there's just this gut level fuel of, I have to gather, I have to help. It's in the relationship column, for our work cycle, because it really, it's a very friendly thing. When people find the down and outs, or the kids that no one else talks to in school, gatherer as a characteristic. If you have that, you're probably magnetically drawn to those people. You might not even know why, but it's a great fuel to have, especially if your team needs people to be gathered in, to say who, especially in marketing and demographics, to say who should we really reach out to. If this product is an environment, if the service is a piece of this puzzle, in your mind, who is naturally gathering here? And if there's no answer to that, they're going to be fantastic people to go out and find that information, because, one of the great things about Fuels is, any problem in the world that's aligned to that challenge, it's like a mantra. It's like, somebody must do something. Like for me with efficiency, I looked at the inefficiencies of the talent market and I was like, no, I don't even care if I get, I obviously want my own job, because I got to pay for my bills, but like, I'm not standing idly by, since there's this problem. And for Gatherer, people being isolated or forgotten, it's just a bridge too far. You just can't take it. You have to do something. So if you got a gatherer on your team and there's people that need to get together, or you need to isolate out your target market, I don't care if they're a manager or not, find a way to involve them in the conversation, because if you like something, you probably do it a lot. If you do something and you like it, you probably do it well. And if you do it well and all those other things, you're probably going to become somewhat of an expert on it. I can't tell you how many times, even there was someone I had recently trained and gatherer was really big for them. And they were right out of high school. There was only so much we could do professionally at that time, but it was like, geez, kid, I hate to call you kid, like, you didn't do the world's best in school. People didn't think you were that smart, but Lord Almighty, I know like 5 different managers who would love to have you, for a meeting or two, just because the sophistication and the professionalism and the drive and the passion that you have for finding right markets and demographics is like, that's crazy good. So, and that's a great thing about Fuels, is you can really develop, kind of under the radar. And if we can align your talents to opportunities, that's a beautiful world. But keep being a gatherer. We need you.